Welcome, friends, to Facts, Opinions, and Real Talk. I'm your host, Heather Honey. I began advocating for Alabama's missing persons due to the lack of representation for these missing individuals on different social media platforms. I network with other advocates like on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube. But it wasn't enough. They are busy advocating for their own state's missing persons. So this prompted me to create the Facts, Opinions, and Real Talk Facebook page and the private group on Facebook that is missing in Alabama to connect with local Alabama communities. I fortunately found Alabama Cold Case Advocacy and as well as Secrets True Crime Podcast. Alabama Cold Case Advocacy was founded in May of 2022 to bring attention to unsolved homicides, disappearances, and suspicious deaths in Alabama. The organization uses social media to create awareness and urged the Alabama state legislature to review current policies and procedures for handling cold cases and implement a Victims' Families' Rights Act. So let's take a look at their website right quick. Okay, so here's their website, which I was really impressed with. Right here, when you go to the homepage, it gives you information about us and what all they've done a year later. You can click on this tab right here, and you can go into our Alabama cases. Let's see here. So, and it's even divided in counties, the ones that they have went over, and I think it's taken my computer just a little bit. So, I think that's pretty cool that they've got that even organized down to counties. Um, so, and like they have on here, we apologize for the ongoing updates as we gradually add more cases. Exactly, there are so many cases out there. I mean, even what little bit I do is very, very, um, a daunting task and trying to keep up with it. And that's why, law enforcement has trouble. There's not enough manpower to, protect and serve and do their jobs and, work these cold cases and get on social media and take care of business and, go back. It's just hard. We all need to work together. And so that is part of my mission with doing facts, opinions, and real talk and doing Missing in Alabama is to help figure out ways to, help one another and bridge the gap between our community and law enforcement to help with cold cases and current cases and just, anything. Everybody can't do it by themselves. We all need to help each other. Okay. And so I just wanted to show you a few more things on their website. Here's some current cases they're working on. They even have a merch shop or merchandise shop. And so anything that you can do to support Alabama Cold Case, I know they've got more than just a merchandise shop. I'm sure that you can donate links where, I mean, even a dollar. And even if you can't help monetarily, uh, it doesn't matter, just to share. Share what we are putting out there helps so much because the more you share and then someone else might share, you're passing it forward and getting the message out. That is so desperately needed, especially in Alabama. Guys, we are so behind everybody else. I mean, we really are. It's a shame. I mean, you can go to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and there is so much going on across the United States and helping missing people and law enforcement and communities working together. And here we are still hanging out on Facebook. So that's my real talk right now for today. So the Alabama Cold Case Advocacy links to their website, social media accounts, and their petition page for the Victims Families Right Act for Alabama will be in the description of this video. So please, please check it out and at least, you know, sign the petition. We really need that help. The other that I wanted to talk about was Secrets True Crime Podcast. And according to Secrets True Crime Podcast, they are a boots on the ground, investigative, serialized podcast. And the podcast host, Amber Sitton, and private investigator Michael Fleming team up together and shed new light on unsolved missing and murder cases that have gone cold. And so this is something else I had no idea that was out there. So please, even, check them out, share. I know a lot of people love just even if you don't like the video type channels, podcasts, a lot of people will be working and they could be listening to this podcast. It's they've got some really great information and what they shed light on. These are cases that are covered about Alabamians. Okay, let's check out their website. Okay. And again, we've got some awesome websites. Secret True Crime podcast here. It's got their homepage, their episodes. I believe they're on season 3, I believe. And what caught my attention with this group, which was fantastic, because I always feel guilty. I share 10 missing Alabamians every week with my Missing in Alabama, but it's like I struggle with the guilt because I want to deep dive into everyone's case and try to figure out what is going on. Why, what happened? Where did these people go? Who last saw them? It comforts me knowing that there are others out here in Alabama that are, they have the same goals as I do. And, maybe this will motivate or inspire someone else here in Alabama to help for the cause, whether it's to join one of us or even start your own channel. Just we really need the help because Alabama is suffering in more ways than one. But back to their website. Like I said, they're boots on the ground. And for those that don't understand that term, that means they go and they visit these places and they interview these people and they get the story that a lot of us, we don't get to hear. Law enforcement can't share everything, whether they want to or not. If it's an active case, there's certain things they can't share, and that's just the truth of the matter. Now, on to this week's Missing in Alabama. Jeremy Todd Wilson was last spotted in the Clanton, Alabama area on Sunday, February 7, 2016. He was wearing an Alabama hoodie, blue jeans, black and white Nike shoes, and a gray Under Armour brand hat at the time. Wilson is a 41-year-old white male with brown hair, green eyes, standing at 5'4" and weighing 139 pounds. If anyone has any information regarding the whereabouts of Jeremy Wilson, please contact the Chilton County Sheriff's Department at area code 205-755-2511. James Taylor Wall left his home in Double Springs, Alabama on January the 25th, 2015, and he has not been seen since. He is a 39-year-old white male with sandy-colored hair and blue eyes. He stands at 5'10" and weighs 154 pounds. If anyone has any information regarding James Wall, please contact the Winston County Sheriff's Department at area code 205-489-2115. The Macon County, Alabama Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's help in finding Tyree Marquis Sanders. Sanders is currently 28-year-old. He's a black male, was last seen leaving his residence in Hardaway, Alabama on January 20th, 2016. He was wearing a white shirt, blue sweatpants, and white shoes. Sanders is 5'10" and weighs 124 pounds. If anyone has any information regarding the whereabouts of Tyree Sanders, please contact the Macon County Sheriff's Office at area code 334-727-2500. Reginald Jermaine Short was last seen at his home in Phoenix City, Alabama on Wednesday, November 5th, 2014, and has not been seen since. At the time of his disappearance, he was wearing a red shirt, black jeans, and white tennis shoes. Reginald is a 48-year-old African-American male with black hair and brown eyes. He stands at 5'9" and weighs 148 pounds. If anyone has any information regarding Reginald Jermaine Short, please contact the Phoenix City Police Department at area code 334-448-2800. Pei Yin Sung was last seen on Thursday, June 18, 2015, in Trussville, Alabama, at her residence. Her last known location was on her routine morning walk on Friday, June 19, 2015, and she has not returned since. Pei Yin is 69 years old, an Asian or Pacific Islander female who weighs 118 pounds and is 5 foot tall. While her clothing is unknown, she is known to wear a light-colored, large floppy hat. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Pei Yin Sung, contact the Trussville, Alabama Police Department at area code 205-655-2101. Lorraine Ware, also referred to as Pokey, was last seen departing from her home in Tuskegee, Alabama on May 15, 2015. She was headed towards a nearby convenience store and was wearing a white tank top, pink pullover shirt, and white capri pants. Lorraine, a 60-year-old black female, stands at 5'2" and weighs 130 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes, and she has a scar on the left side of her nose. Anyone with information on the location of Ware should contact the Tuskegee Police Department at area code 334-727-0200. Chin Suk Kim Beshears, and she also could be going by Gina, is an Asian female with black hair and brown eyes. Chin Suk was last seen on December 16, 2001 in Homewood, Alabama. Her current age is 66 years old. Chin Suk is 5'2" and 115 pounds. She has a chicken pox scar on her cheek, non-specific scars on her forearm, and a non-specific scar on her upper arm. If you have any information about Chin Suk Kim Beshears, or like I said, she may go by Gina, please contact the Homewood Police Department at area code 205-879-2101. Charles Edward Jackson, whose nickname is Bubba, has been missing since May 23, 2014. After he left to meet his girlfriend in Centennial, he has never returned. He is a 42-year-old white male with brown hair and brown eyes. He is 5'8" and weighs 205 pounds. If you have any knowledge about Charles Edward Jackson, please call the Mobile Police Department at area code 251-208-7211. James Aaron Toole, a 100-year-old white male, was last seen on County Road 75 in Pansy, Alabama. His distinguishing characteristics include gray hair and gray eyes. If anyone has any information about James Aaron Toole, please call the Houston County Sheriff's Office at area code 334-677-4808. Wendy Jane Gorham went missing on April 18, 2014 in the Fisher community area of Fort Payne, Alabama, which is on Lookout Mountain. At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a light-colored short-sleeved t-shirt and blue jeans. She was driving a black 1998 Honda LS sedan with the Alabama license plate number B as in boy 32245. She has never been heard from again. A week later, her vehicle was found abandoned on County Road 630 in Mentone, Alabama. Wendy is 53 years old, Caucasian female, and has blonde or strawberry blonde hair. She has green eyes. She stands at 5'2" and weighs 155 pounds. In the past, she has used the last names Kuykendall, Anderson, Irvin, and Greenleaf. Wendy has a tattoo of a pink Playboy bunny on her back, a scar on her forehead, and scars on both of her inner thighs. If you have any information regarding Wendy Jane Gorham, please contact the Fort Payne Police Department at area code 256-845-1414. Are you seeking to share information about a lost loved one in Alabama? Please don't hesitate to email me at factsopinionsandrealtalk@gmail.com, and please put Missing in Alabama on the subject line. Let's work together to find missing people in Alabama. Please show your support by sharing this video and giving it a thumbs up. Please don't do it for me. Do it for them. Also, consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content videos. Until next time, stay safe, be aware of your surroundings, and please do the right thing.